Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel and Happy New Year! My name is B.A.P and in this video I'm gonna be reacting to IU's Hold My Hand, Beast's YeY, B.A.P's 1004, otherwise known as Angel, and VIXX's Love Equation. But before we get into the reaction, there are two things I want to talk about. First of all, yes, Happy New Year, happy 2020. I hope all of you guys have lucky and happy 2020 and a whole decade actually going forward. Hopefully I'm still gonna be doing videos in a decade, who knows. And the second thing that I wanted to say is I'm sorry that I didn't post any videos for the last 4 days. But as I mentioned in my last reaction video and in my top 15 K-pop songs of 2019, I was sick and I didn't look good, I didn't feel good, like in general I was just sick, so couldn't do any videos. But now I feel better. I think the sickness has passed, so I think I can now get back into my normal schedule of videos. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get into the reactions, starting with IU's Hold My Hand. And I know that this song, already know that this song is an OST, so I don't think we're gonna see IU in it, but might as well react to it because there is a music video for it. So let's get into it in 3, 2, 1. Okay, it's starting more interesting than the last few songs. I really like the guitar in the beginning. And yeah, the song definitely sounds like an OST song, and personally it reminds me of the music in one show that I used to watch 5-6 years ago. It was called Jake and Blake. I think I have mentioned it in some other reaction, but it was a while ago. It was a really cool show. Honestly, on average, the OST songs that I listen to and that I have reacted to, even of other groups, are generally good. I'm definitely liking this song because it has more of a pop rock sound, which is what, after I reacted to Blooming, expected a lot of her music to be. But at least in my opinion, most of her music ended up being very ballad-ish and kind of opera, so almost. That's why some of the more recent songs I've been really bored by. Honestly, if this song had an actual proper music video, I probably would love it even more. So far, it might end up being the fourth most favorite IU song after Blooming, VIXX, and Last Night's Story, or maybe might pass into Last Night's Story. I'll have to listen to it a second time, but not in the video, because I have to record a lot of videos today because I haven't posted videos for like 4 days. Okay. This was definitely more in line with what I enjoyed of her music. Like what introduced me to her, as you probably already know, was Blooming, and I really liked it because it had pop rock sound. And before I reacted to IU, I was under the impression that most of her music was mostly ballads and what the last few songs have been. But when I listened to Blooming BBI, I thought it was gonna be like something more like that, and this is the closest thing that we've had to those two songs ever since. Like Last Night's Story might have been the most recent one, which kind of was similar to that. At least I remember it, because a lot of the songs didn't end up being that much memorable to me. But that might be just because I'm reacting to so many songs, so obviously not everyone is gonna leave an impact. But yeah, I definitely really like this one much more. Personally, I'm gonna give it a 7.6 out of 10. I really love that it actually showed, was able to show her range of vocals. It wasn't like one monotone, like in the last few ballad songs, and I might end up shitting on those 4 songs that I reacted to in my last reaction video, but I was genuinely very bored with those. Not gonna lie. I don't hate them, but I genuinely was bored. I didn't expect all of them to be like that, and with all of them being so long, yeah. But I did enjoy this one, and objectively, I'd say it's probably an 8.6 out of 10, maybe even a 9. It could easily be a 9. To me, the video that I was reacting to kind of lowered it a little. I was probably giving it a bit more if I listened to it in a a lyric video. I don't know, just kind of lowered it down. But I also like that it sounds like an OST song. That kind of makes it more appealing to me, because for the longest time before I found out about K-pop, the music that I was listening to was from actually TV shows from Disney, like Austin and Ally, and from Nickelodeon, like Big Time Rush. And in those shows, the songs usually were kind of essentially OST to the shows. So I've kind of really loved been in love with OST song, you could say, even, because a lot of the Disney Channel movie songs were the songs that I've been listening to for years, and I'm now kind of getting nostalgic for that, because then I might end up listening to those songs now. And man, now that I think about it, I'm kind of getting nostalgic about the last 10 years. I can't believe we're 2020. I mean, for me it's not 2020, for you it's probably already. Even as I am recording this video, for most of you it's already 2020. For me, it has like 2 hours to 2020. But yeah, I'm getting off track. I love this song. Hopefully, her other ones, which I'm going to be reacting to tomorrow or the day after that, are going to be just as good as this one. So, let's move on to the next song, that being Beast's YeY, or I don't know exactly what the name of this song is going to be, probably. Because this might be an abbreviation, I don't know. So let's just get into the song in 3, 2, 1. Why is there a bathroom on a roof? And by the way, I think I'm gonna love this song. At this point, we're at 2015 Beast. I feel like this song is gonna be a 10 out of 10. And as I was going to say, we're at 2015 Beast. And personally, my favorite K-pop I've actually found to be 2015 to 2017. Essentially the time frame in which I got into K-pop. The chorus is a bit underwhelming, not gonna lie. It's not bad, but it's a tad bit underwhelming. And I still like it. It's not gonna be my favorite song, but it's definitely gonna be in top 10 Beast songs, which I might write about in my blog once I'm done with Beast title tracks. And this guy's look has changed so much since the first video. I can barely recognize him. He's honestly the only one I think that I have kind of been able to recognize, because I don't really pay that much attention to the members' looks, and it takes me a while to be able to tell them apart and remember them. Okay, I think the problem with the chorus is that it builds it a bit too much, and it then kind of plateaus instead of going even further or dropping straight. I don't know. I love the outfits though. They're great. This is definitely 2015 K-pop. That era of K-pop from 2015 to 2017 is forever gonna be my favorite. At least until I get sick of it, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't know, there's just something about that era of K-pop that is so good for me now. And I know that when I first started doing reactions, I said that my favorite K-pop was early 2010s, maybe even. But I'd say 2015 to 2017 K-pop has had the best of what we have now in K-pop and what we had before that. And I just noticed, why the hell... give me a second there. One of the guys looked a lot like G-Dragon and I was confused there. But definitely this is a 2015 K-pop when the crazy hairs and the different hairstyles started popping up, and every member had to have either a different hair or a different hairstyle and everything. And honestly, I love that. Nowadays, K-pop has become a bit too bland for my taste, honestly. And I'm not gonna stop my reactions, but I might move away from at least K-pop fan culture and just stunning K-pop groups in general, because this year was awful in my opinion. Groups disappointed me left and right, constant controversies, fan cancellation of idols, like it's just gotten too much for me. And wherever I complain about a group selling out or anything like that, people just shut me down, and I don't know, it's starting to get too much for me. I feel like K-pop might have gotten a bit too big. Anyway, that's not what I'm here for. And yeah, I pretty much said, I think this is a pretty good song. It's definitely in my top 10 of Beast, but the chorus was a bit underwhelming for what it felt like it was going to be. It felt like it was going to be more of a hard-hitting and fast-paced. I don't know, it just felt like it was going to be much more than what it ended up being. Which is why personally I'm going to give this song only a 7.7 out of 10. Although if it was as good as I thought it was going to be, it was definitely going to go for a 10 out of 10. Because otherwise I think this song is Actually, no, what? Not 7.7, 8.7. I'm going to give to this song because I do think it's really good. And excluding that kind of underwhelming chorus, it's pretty much perfect. I can't really pick at anything. But I do love the music video and everything, the styling of this video. I love, like, that era of K-pop is just so good in my opinion. So I love the outfits, I love the hairstyles, I love the looks and vibes in general. I love everything about it. So objectively, even though I don't think objectively the score should be that, I'm still gonna give it a 10 out of 10. Because I feel like you're gonna love it, especially like if I completely ignore my nitpicking about the song, I will probably give it a 10 out of 10 as well. You know what? Personally, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. That's my final answer. I do think it deserves, yeah, it's gonna be a 9 out of 10. Objectively, it's gonna be a 10 out of 10. Because what I complain about, it is a nitpick. But yeah, overall, I really like this one. It's definitely one of the more memorable one, although and better one. Although in the last few songs, I think there were several ones which I actually liked and have been listening to the last few days. But yeah, let's move on to the next song of this video, that being B.A.P's 2004 aka Angel, in 3, 2, 1. I have no idea what this song is going to be about. Although I might have heard it. I might have listened to it at some point before. Because I've definitely seen this song in my playlist. But I usually always skip it. Damn. We're starting off 2020 with fucking hit songs. Can I give it a 20 out of 10 already? I'm liking how we're starting out 2020. I hope it's gonna be a better decade for me. Is this song going to beat Wake Me Up as my favorite song? It's barely a minute in the music video and I'm already loving it. Yeah, I'm already telling you, it's a 20 out of 10. I don't know if eventually it's going to beat Wake Me Up, but it's definitely up there with it. I didn't check which year this was released, but was it 2015? I'm definitely gonna listen to this one a second time. Damn, chill with the humping. I'm definitely reacting to this again, I love it so much. They don't make them boy groups as they used to. What's with the sudden change of sound, rhythm, and everything about the song? This is not Girls' Generation's I Got a Boy, Got a Boy, where there's like 4 songs into one. And by the way, I love that song. Oh. Okay. I mean, I've known that B.A.P has kind of had songs with these kind of messages. I think I've heard that they had some songs about suicide. Is this the one? Honestly, I should start doing this with lyrics from next time. But I don't know if there are even lyrics. Don't! Okay, that hit me deeper than I thought and expected that it would. And obviously, I think it is because at one point I was on the verge of suicide. It was like, when was it? I think it was late 2017, early 2018. Like that was one of the worst times of my life, for sure. I mean, this last decade has been terrible for me, in my opinion. Obviously, you can't have an opinion about my life, but fucking hell. But that time, honestly, if I had something to finish myself off with, I probably wouldn't. And honestly, the only thing that kept me going was K-Pop. So I guess this song is about suicide, I don't know. But that fucking ending scene just hit me out of nowhere. It genuinely felt very emotional. Man. They really don't make them boy groups like they used to. Well, they're Stray Kids, but I don't think they've really covered suicide. They've definitely covered some more relatable and social things, and definitely Stray Kids has helped me out with at least 2 of their songs, but yeah. Anyway, let's listen to the song again before I share my overall opinion about it. So let's get into it in 3, 2, 1. One minor complaint I have is that some of the outfits, but I guess it doesn't really exactly fit with the concept, but some of the outfits and the general color of the video is a bit too washed out. Specifically when there is gray colors, I feel like it's a bit washed out. Like here. Okay, this genuinely might have become my favorite B.A.P song. Why have I skipped it so many times? Whoa. Okay, that was really cool. I'm gonna try to pay more attention this time. You know, I'm actually gonna react to it a 3rd time, and I'll check if there are lyrics on the proper video, because I've downloaded it right now. And if there are, I'm gonna react to it a 3rd time. Man, vocals are so great. You can feel the emotion and weight in them. And the choreo is fucking crazy. I want more boy group songs like this, for fuck's sake. I love this so much. I hate talking about BTS in every video, but this is inciting my rage against how BTS's music changed. Because I feel like BTS's music used to be like this in 2015 and 2016, which is when I think this song was released. I'm not sure. I didn't check. I love the aesthetic of the VIXX in the scene 10 seconds ago, by the way. What's with the humping though? Honestly, haven't listened to this kind of song in a long time. I think the last time I felt this emotion, which is kind of listen to this kind of song, was BTS's Fake Love, and it was more because of my interpretation of that song's meaning, which I'm gonna tell you what it was after this, if you're curious. But it was because of my interpretation rather than what BTS meant the song to be. I definitely want to know what the lyrics are about, so I'm definitely gonna check out whether there's lyrics to the video. If not, I'm just gonna react to a lyric video. This song's that impactful for me right now. Fucking hell, this song is so good. Damn, he's a damn good actor, I can tell you fucking that. It still hits me just as hard, to be fair. Holy hell. Okay, let's check now for the song and see if there are lyrics, because I really want to know. Nope, there are no lyrics. So, we're going to watch a lyric video then. Okay, let's get into it in 3, 2, 1. Also, this song has some Life is Strange vibes, which is a really cool game, by the way, which I really love, and I'm definitely planning to play this month, January. It has a lot of this kind of indie emotional songs, which also have a bit of a nostalgic sound. And the beginning of the song is really good. Like, I'm definitely going to be listening to this song in my free time. Oh, okay, so this song is about not wanting to live after a breakup, or at worst, the death of a loved one. Honestly, I'm a bit disappointed that the song is not truly about suicide. Honestly, this is kind of the reason why I don't check out the lyrics, because usually my interpretation of a song is much more impactful to me rather than what the song was meant to be. Because, for example, BTS's Fake Love, it's a relationship song about fake love, but my interpretation of Fake Love actually was about people who supposedly love you, like let's say your family, your friends, and everybody, just saying that they love you, but they do not actually love you, aka fake loving you. Because at that point when the song was released, I was really frustrated with everybody around me. I hated everybody around me, like most angsty teenagers. And don't get me wrong, this song is still good, but I'm a tad bit disappointed for sure. Okay, so this song, I assume, judging by the lyric video, was released in 2014. And not exactly what I said, well, what I thought it was. I thought it was in 2015, but still close enough. Yeah, that is a really good song, and honestly I think I've used up everything I could have said about this song, so I'm just gonna go for the ratings, which you kind of already know, because as I said, this song is fucking 20 out of 10, pretty much. My opinion on that hasn't changed, so I don't know even if I can add anything. Objectively, it is a 20 out of 10 too. It's just a really good song. What can I say? But I do wish it was genuinely about suicide, because I feel like, to me, that specifically to me, that is more relatable. But it's K-pop after all. It's never going to be that deep. But I guess doing that this kind of song, which you could interpret in that way, even though it's not a song about that, I'd say it's still good enough. If songs like that, like Stray Kids, Miro, and Side Effects have been able to help me, even though they are not exactly about what I was experiencing, debatably, it's still good enough. And yeah, I really love this song. If the 3 listens to the song didn't tell you enough. Yeah, I don't know what else I can say about this one, so let's just move on to the next song. That being VIXX's Love Equation. And let's go in 3, 2, 1. Okay, it seems like VIXX is switching the darker concepts with the more cute, or shall I say softer concepts every once in a while, or actually they do one then do the other, kind of. At least that's kind of what I noticed. I gotta say, this guy's rapping is better every time I listen to him. He's definitely gotten better. Are we gonna start 2020 with all 4 hit songs? Or maybe I'm just in the mood. That's why I love them so much. Guys, I genuinely don't mind that it's a cuter song. I still enjoy it. Although the song is going in a bit of a too generic K-pop direction, but it's not necessarily bad. Also, I think the next song is Chain Up that I have to listen to VIXX. Not in this video, but in tomorrow's reaction video or the day after that, because I'm not sure whether tomorrow I'm gonna release videos or the day after that. We'll see. Damn, this guy's vocals sounded really good. Okay. So, I enjoyed it. As I said, in some places it went into a bit too generic direction, both with music, lyrics, and in some dance moves, but I overall enjoyed it. Like, it's more than I can say for some songs, because at least I wasn't bored as I was listening to it. I don't know how memorable it's going to be or how impactful exactly it's going to be, but I think the most important part is that I enjoyed it in the moment, so there's that. And it kind of felt in line with how to say it. I don't know how to say it, but it felt like the kind of song you would listen to on a holiday, or for example now on a New Year's Eve or whatever. So I really appreciate that, which is why personally I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10, which is, I think, excluding B.A.P, and I think it's pretty good. That's what's important. Objectively, I don't know exactly what to give it, because it's kind of weird with specifically VIXX, because I think most fans mainly love their darker concepts, but I don't know what's the general opinion about the softer songs, so it's kind of hard for me to kind of pinpoint what score it would be for this song. Personally, the softer songs haven't really impacted me as much as the darker ones. So I'm going to give it an 8.4 out of 10, I'd say. It's fair. Because I don't know if the average VIXX fan loves the softer concepts more too, then the song would be a 9 out of 10. But if they don't, it would be something like an 8. It's probably going to be an 8 out of 10. So yeah, let's put it at an 8.4, as I said. And yeah, if you guys have any requests for K-pop songs you want me to react to, make sure to comment them down below, and I'm gonna add them to the list. Though I don't promise when and if I'm definitely going to react to them, because like if there are cover songs, I'm probably not going to react to it, except if it's a random chance that I kind of for some reason get interested into it. But if it is a song of theirs, I'll definitely add to it, but I don't know when it's going to be, when I get to react to it, and I just don't want to promise something which I most probably won't be able to keep. You get what I mean? But still, comment them down below, and I'll try my best. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. Also check out the link in the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me there. Also, there's my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. There's also my blog, which is again also in the description, where I do reviews of anything from movies, video games, TV shows, cartoons, anime, like anything like that you can think of. And I'm probably going to be posting some K-pop related things. I'm definitely going to be doing like top 15 songs of 2018 and 2017, because I've been a fan of a K-pop fan for those 2 years. Meanwhile, for the years before that, I wasn't a fan for the full length of those years. And since I've already done top 15 K-pop songs of 2019, which you can both check out on my YouTube channel and on my blog. So yeah. And if you do end up enjoying my blog, my stories, or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to Patreon or Subscribestar, where you can pledge your support and help keep the channel going. Any amount helps, like genuine, any amount helps. And there are plenty of rewards, like shoutouts on my channel, access to my Riot or Discord server. I'm still not sure which one I'm gonna go for. Most likely I'm just gonna go with Discord, because it's simple. But yeah, if you decide to support me at a certain tier with a certain amount of money, you're gonna get access to that. And yeah, just go over on Patreon and Subscribestar and read the tiers and everything. But still, if you don't want to do that, don't make yourself feel like you have to do it. You can still help me out by liking this video, subscribing, and especially by sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think that's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!